Hello, 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 and welcome everybody again to another episode of Your Life with Yolanda. And this show is actually number 7. And look, I cannot believe that this is show number 7. But listen, you are going to be empowered, you are going to be encouraged, and as always, you are also going to be educated on today's show. And listen, this is numero siete. It's number 7, y'all. Woo! And I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing. This is going to be an amazing show. So look, whatever you're doing, just stop. Get your coffee, get your tea, get your notepad, get ready, because this is going to be a fun, relaxing, exciting, informative show. And I guarantee you, you're not going to want to miss the amazing guests that I have on with me today. It's going to be amazing. So I want to start off firstly, before we tell you what this episode is going to be about, I want to introduce my amazing guests by name, and then they're going to tell you just a little bit about themselves, maybe what they like to do, what they do in their professional lives. And look, just get ready, all right? So we're going to start off today on the top with the wonderful red felt hat, fly and all, the one and only April Cobb. Welcome to the show, April. Yay.
Super excited to be on the show and for this topic because it's kind of what I do every day.
Yes.
So I am a licensed master cosmetologist and have been in business for myself for, I think this is year 8 professionally.
Wow.
I was a little kitchen titian before then, but I've been doing hair since I was probably about 14, and it is a natural gift from God that I absolutely am grateful for. And in my spare time, I really just like right now being home and watching movies and, time that I get to spend with my family. Anything relaxing and chill worthy is what I really like to do. So,
yes. Awesome. Welcome to the show. And right over on the other side on the top, we have the one and only Sharon Simpson. Hey, Sharon.
Hello. My name is Sharon. The Sharon Simpson. Just joking.
Come on.
I work for a CMO, a care management organization. That is my 9 to 5. And I also am involved in a lot of different organizations, ministries, that sort of a thing. Really love to empower and inspire and be empowered and inspired.
Yes.
I've always had a passion for passion, and it started with my love affair with sewing. I've sewed for several years. A lot of people still don't know because I don't kind of put it out there like that.
Wow.
But that's when I actually became involved in fashion and just love fashion and everything about it. My mom taught me how to sew, and I've been sewing since I was in like the 7th grade. Another thing about me is I love to thrift. I'm a big thrift store junkie.
Wow.
And so I love to mix and match things that I've actually made myself, things that I have thrifted, and even things that I have purchased. Not regular price though, clearance price. Yes. And I also have a heart for teaching the women 50 and over how to kind of up their game.
Awesome. But we're going to talk a little bit about that.
Oh, yeah. I'm also a mom. I'm a wife, and just excited about this next chapter in my life. Got some amazing things that are coming up.
Awesome. Awesome. And right below Sharon is the one and only, the beautiful person with the beautiful wall behind her, Miss Melinda. Woo! Welcome to the show, Melinda.
Hello, everyone. For those that know me and those that don't, my name is Melinda Beelan person. So when you walk into Kingdom Life, this is the face you see. I'm not going to say that I am a fashion guru or anything like that. I didn't go to school for fashion. I think my love for fashion came from my mom. I was always taught that to always look your best. Every time you go out the house, you're a representation of me and our family. So, and that's how I just had a love for, I wouldn't say love for fashion, but I like to dress. That's
yes. It. And you do it well, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. And last but not least, repping the millennials in the house, the one and only
Yes.
Mrs. I must say, Jessica Sharp Williams. Welcome,
Hello,
Jessica.
hello everybody. Well, it was kind of a surprise as far as my love. Well, let's start with this. My name is Jessica Sharp. I am a newlywed, a millennial, and also my passion is makeup. I kind of started makeup around 2007 when I started college. I was really into YouTube and I started experimenting on myself. And when I say on myself, I mean like I would put colors with, and I would like snatch my mother's imitation plant and like stick it on the side of my head and try to put the color with the plant. And it was just like, wait a minute, I think I might, I think I might like something like this. So I kept going, and my sister who pushed me to, girl, you can do this, you can do this. And my sister-in-law, Audrey, who was also a member at Kingdom Life, she was actually my first client, my first wedding client.
Wow.
I'm not going to say how good or bad it was, but from then on, it just kind of skyrocketed. And I'm excited to experiment and do more and gain more clients and just kind of venture out into new avenues to increase my revenue and as well as my experience.
Awesome. Well, I believe after today, your clients will increase for sure. So I'm so excited about everyone being here today, ladies. So this is going to be good. This is going to be amazing. But before we get started, just a little icebreaker really quick. I wanted to ask you all a question really quickly, just to kind of, just break it up a little bit. I want to know, what's your favorite season? Now, I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys my answer. What's your favorite season? For me, it's winter, because I love boots. I love the sweaters. I love the cuddly cocoa, that kind of thing. So I'm a winter girl, but I want to know, what's you guys' favorite seasons?
For me, I'm sorry, Sharon.
Oh, no, I didn't say anything.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Sharon.
Okay. My favorite season is, I would say, summer. And that's only because I just love the bright colors. I love the different types of dresses and the different types of pants, like the wide leg, the skinny fitting pants. I love the linens. I love the soft kind of textured materials.
Okay.
That's why I just love summer, because like winter is cool.
Yeah.
But I think I'm a little bit more passionate about summer. Me and summer got a thing going on.
Okay, you and summer can happen, but it's winter for me. All right. April, so what were you saying now? What's your season?
Mine is winter too, because I too like to layer. And I don't know, I just seem to thrive in the winter. I don't know, that heat I just can't get with. So it's gonna be the winter for me too. I love the cold weather.
Okay. All right. What about you guys, Jess and Melinda? What's your season?
My favorite season is fall. And I think it's a good mixture between winter and summer. And you can some days you can layer, and some days you can wear short sleeve shirts, pants, whatever. And also I just love fall makeup. I love my dark mahogany lip, dark purple, reds are always a really good color. I think red is an all season type of color, but yes, I definitely love fall.
Wow. Cool. What about you, Melinda?
For me would be, if I had to pick one, I would say springtime. I mean, that's when the flowers are blooming. You get to see all the beautiful colors we just got from wintertime. And of course, flowers that I have on right now. I think I just love the smell of spring and all the different colors that it brings. So that's how I want to dress. I want to be vibrant. I want to dress flowy with yellows, pinks, different types of colors. So yeah, I think spring would be my best.
Wow, this is cool. Well, it's what's amazing about it is we've got all 4 seasons there, so everybody's in one of the seasons. So that's pretty cool, ladies. So
And you know
that's,
what, Savannah, actually, you can experience all 4 seasons in 1 week.
listen, in a day
Absolutely.
almost,
Absolutely.
almost in a day.
Yeah. We say
That's
flip a
true.
coin and choose.
Pretty much.
Yes.
So just be
Yeah.
ready. So that's what the layers do work, because you have to peel off sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely amazing, amazing. So yes, so this show, for those of you who are wondering, is going to be about spring 2021 hair, makeup, and fashion. Because look, we want to get you on point for spring 2021. We want you looking good. We want you to feel good, because there's that old adage that, how you look is how you feel a lot of times. And I believe it's important for many people, to look their best, and it sometimes make them feel their best as well. So we're going to get into it. But there is something, y'all, that, especially as women of color, that we have an affection for. We are like serious about our hair. Y'all know it's a thing. It's a situation, April, when we're talking about our hair. When when we were in the pandemic, people were struggling with their hair, and they were like, this is a problem. But
Yes.
there's something about the hair, our crown, that really, I believe, it helps us to express ourselves. I know many people who are watching, maybe who are going to be viewing this episode, maybe they're like me. They don't like to do hair. They don't like to really have to fool with it much.
Yeah.
So April, help us out with what's good for our hair, some of the things that we can do for the spring to look good, with our hair. But also, maybe we don't like to manage it too much. So help us out with the hair, April.
Yes, and I agree with everything that you said, because during the pandemic, I realized that I was an essential worker because my clients were losing their minds. But for one of the things that I've been noticing with our hair during this season, because the pollen count is so high, a lot of my clients have been experiencing a lot of dry hair, a lot of debris. And it's because of the pollen, it's because of everything that's in the air. And so I've been doing a lot of different treatments. So that's one of the things I would probably suggest everyone to do. Protective styles are always good, but make sure that you are shampooing your hair a little more often, especially in this season, because the pollen is crazy. I'm rinsing out lots of yellow. And one of the things that a lot of people are experiencing is allergies. And
Yes.
all the pollen and all that stuff is in your hair. So you want to
Wow.
make sure that you're shampooing your hair, that you're changing your pillowcases, that you're changing and washing your bonnets, and those type things, just because it can cause bacteria in your skin, of course, and flare up your allergies. So for the spring, those are some of the things that I've been suggesting my clients to do, to make sure that you increase your water intake, because you got to hydrate your scalp.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a continuation of your skin. So then make sure that you're treating the dryness, make sure you drink water, make sure everything's going good on the inside with your vitamins, and just shampooing and caring for your hair. And as far as people who don't want to do their hair, because I have a lot of those clients too, who are just like, make me look good. I don't know how to do hair at all, which is good for me. It's good
Yes.
for business for me. But right now it's a time of braids and protective styles, just different things that you can do to kind of put your hair away for a little bit, give it a rest. A lot of people will be getting in water.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I just suggest things like making sure you put some leave-in conditioner in your hair before you get in the chlorine. That helps to protect your hair. And just making sure you try to kind of keep your hair shielded from the sun as much as possible, because it's super harsh here.
Wow. You brought up an interesting point, ladies, and I don't know if you guys have struggled. I never thought about the fact that the pollen is out, and it's actually, we're carrying the pollen in our hair. And, you know, for me who wear a lot of protective styles, I guess shampooing may not be as easy or as simple. So for those folks who have protective styles, how can they still keep their scalps clean and their hair clean? Are there certain products, or what do you recommend for us to do?
Um, Good question. And there is a product that is called dry shampoo. The one that I like is the Moisture Cleanse by Toilette Wajid, if you're familiar with her products, because it does moisturize the hair. It doesn't dry it out like Sea Breeze. A lot of people want to Sea Breeze to kind of cleanse their scalp when they have protective styles in, but it dries the hair out so bad.
Wow.
So I like that product, Moisture Cleanse, because all you do is spray it on your scalp. You take a wet rag, wipe it through, and then whatever oil that you use, you just put it back on your scalp to make sure your scalp is good.
Wow. Now, what about for those, and ladies, you guys can chime in as well, for those folks who maybe they're not wearing protective styles, you know, maybe they're a relaxer or that sort of thing, or they're just wearing their natural hair without any other added weave or braids or anything in it. What about them? What should they do, or how can they continue to keep their hair healthy, still looking cute? Because, you know, once you wash the hair, you see, this is the situation. Let's be real, y'all. Y'all help me out a little bit, Melinda and Sharon. Once your hair is done, right? And once it's styled and you've paid the price and you're not wearing a protective style, it's like, I don't want to wash it out because, you know, it's going to mess up my do. So, like, what are we to do in that case?
Those for my relaxed girls, of course, you know, when you have shorter dues or different things we have, and we kind of joke with our clients because they're like, we got to sleep. You know?
Right.
But, you know, the same thing applies, just making sure. And of course, my relaxed shorter sisters, they go a little bit more often than my clients do, which are lock clients. But you want to just make sure that you're still doing the same things, making sure that you are covering up if you can. Not saying not go outside or run from it, but I mean, it's something that we're all going to have to deal with. You know, It's not something that I'm just going to say it's one thing that you can do and you don't have to worry about the pollen. We all dealing with it.
Yeah.
But it's just a matter of making sure you continue to have your maintenance on your hair, which is your shampoos, conditioners, trims, and just protecting it when you do things outside as much as possible. If you're working out, making sure you can find something, a cute hat. I don't really support bonnets outside the house, but
give them a praise.
But you know, some type of cute hat, you know, that you can wear when you're working out. I always tell my clients to make sure they use something satin at all times, whether you're working out or going to sleep. And then, of course, just making sure that if you're going swimming, that you're using leave-in conditioner on your hair. It just kind of protects the hair a little bit. But yeah, stop or, you know, maintaining it at home and keeping it cute.
Wow, that's interesting. But let me ask you ladies this, as it relates to your hair and hair. When you have your hair styled, does that then dictate like the type of outfits that you wear or the type of makeup that you apply? Do you sort of go around that, or you let your outfits and makeup dictate your hair? Which one is it for you?
I think for me, it is, I would say number one would be my mood.
Okay.
What do I feel like wearing today? Then that determines the outfit. From the outfit, it determines what I'm going to wear for my makeup. So it's like in a little series. I mean, if I'm just in a casual mood, I may not even wear any makeup. You know, that's just me. But if I am in a mood where it's date night and I want to look sexy for my husband, so I may try to go for a sultry look that may cost, you know, like now, show a little skin, you know, not too much, but show a little skin. And then like I have here, I just have a dark lip, but I really don't have too much, you know, on my eyes. So to me, it depends on what my mood is. And then that determines my wardrobe and then determines what my makeup may look like.
Interesting. So Sharon, do you sort of revolve your hair around your outfits or your outfits around your hair? How does that work for you?
Well, for me, it depends on where I'm going. That's how I determine what I'm going to put on.
Okay.
If I'm just going to run an errand, I might just throw on my little warm-up gear. If I'm just going to run to the grocery store, but my hair is going to still be on point.
Okay.
The hair has got to be on point regardless of what I have on.
Yeah.
If I'm going to, like today, I went out at a couple of meetings, even following this morning, what I had to do this morning, I just wanted to put on a pair of jeans and a cute top. I'm all in the tops because I can wear a pair of jeans, but a really cute top and some really cute accessories.
Cool.
But and the makeup for me, I'm not a big makeup person. I don't wear makeup daily. I wear makeup like on the weekends, or if I and my husband are going out, or if I'm hanging out with the girls, then I put the makeup on. Otherwise, I don't wear a lot of makeup. I'll just like do the eyeliner and maybe some lip gloss, or maybe not.
Interesting. So what about you, Jessica? How does that work for you? Like the hair, the makeup, or you just your makeup? And we're going to talk about makeup really extensively in just a second. But does the makeup sort of fit with the hair, or kind of your mood, or how does that flow for you?
I'm like Sharon. It kind of depends on where I'm going. However, I will get dressed first, and then I would do my makeup. Okay. So I would depict my makeup off of what I'm wearing. More than often, I don't wear makeup, or I wear the bare minimum. And that's only because I know how long it takes. I do it every day. And I think when I was young and I started off doing makeup, I would wear makeup every day. I wouldn't walk out the house. But nowadays, you know, give me some eyebrows, like Sharon, give me some eyebrows and some lip gloss, maybe a color or two on the lid, and maybe some lashes. And that probably sounds like a ton, but that's like my minimum.
Okay.
But yes.
This is funny. So let me ask y'all this, and I know I'm kind of getting off subject just a bit with the hair, but I want to ask you guys really quickly. Would it be lip or lashes for you?
I think I would do a lip.
Okay, I'm lip.
Yeah.
Who's lashes? Anybody? Or lip?
And that's only because I wear glasses. So more than often, my lashes end up hitting my glasses. So I'm a lip person.
I'm going to come back to you in a minute about the makeup, because I want to ask you some situational questions about the lashes in just a second. So hold that, put a pin in it for me right there. So April, reverting back to the hair for just a second, I want to talk about just a little bit about some favorite products of yours. And you mentioned a couple of products that could help us, like the dry shampoo and that sort of thing. What are like some of your favorite hair products and product tools?
Well, for me, we use a product line in the salon by a company called Nairobi, and I use their Congo line because I do natural hair mostly, and now I've transitioned to doing locks only. My favorite products by them is probably their Therapeutic Shampoo, because dry, itchy scalp is one of the things that, you know, I see all the time. So, and that goes across the board. Relax Natural, that's something that the whole salon uses. And it is amazing. It gives you a little tingle. You get a good scrub. Most of my clients are sleeping by the time it's done. That's probably my favorite. Of course, we have conditioners and everything in that same line. But there's another product that we use called Scalp Balm. And it's also a therapeutic. So I mainly use that more so because it's more of a grease form, but it's more absorbent. So I use that more so in the winter months. I also use an oil called Restora and use that more so in the summer. So I'm more summertime when it's warm, more of the oils. In the winter time, it's more of the little bit more like grease, but make sure they absorb a little bit more. So my favorite tools, I mainly only use with my clients now combs and clips, so I don't really have a favorite tool.
Okay.
Maybe my stool so I can get off my feet. Favorite thing in the salon. But yeah, those are some of my favorite products. Yeah.
Awesome. Now I'm going to make you guys laugh a little bit. I don't know if you all brought any of your favorite hair products with you. But I'm going to show you one of mine, and don't laugh, okay? Because this is, April, please help me. But when I'm in a jam and I'm getting a little older, there's something called magic root cover up.
Oh, you're telling the good stuff.
That a sister girl needs every now and then. I'm telling the secrets because I have grade. And I think gray is beautiful. I really do. I think many people can rock it. It looks really great. I even see some of the millennials, Jessica, rocking their gray braids and, you know, that kind of thing. But for me, I need a little color. So this is like one of my favorite things when I'm in a jam and I need some little root cover up. But anyway, I don't know if you guys brought anything with you as far as what your favorite hair care products. If not, just give me a shout out. What's your favorite hair care products, guys, ladies?
Mine, I think, would be, again, that Restore oil, just because it's good for, and it's not as thick. And
Okay.
I hate scratching my hair and having stuff under my nails.
Okay.
So it absorbs really well, and it adds a good shine. So I think that will probably be my favorite. And I don't do a lot to my hair.
Mm-hmm.
I know that sounds horrible as a stylist, but I don't do a lot to my hair, and I don't put a lot on my hair. So I can't really tell my clients that because
Right.
yeah. But I think that's probably my favorite oil.
Interesting. Any other favorite shout outs, ladies, for your hair stuff?
I do nothing. I do nothing to my hair. I
Wow.
go, I let her do it, and I'm just real fortunate because I went kicking and screaming. I was trying to take the creamy crack to the grave, but she
Yes.
convinced me to go natural because I
Wow.
wanted the color in my hair. So I just go to her every other week, and that's it. I don't do anything.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very
I think I'm with Sharon. I go to my beautician every 2 weeks, and to be honest, I don't own any shampoo, no
wow.
conditioner, because I let them do what she does. I wrap my hair at night when it's in its natural state. Well,
Mm-hmm.
not natural, but perm state.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't put any grease in it or anything like that. And when I wrap it at night, that's just about it. I mean, for years, yes, I did all of that, had all of those products.
Mm-hmm.
But the truth be told, I'm getting older and I don't like doing my hair.
Yeah.
I really don't like, I like getting up in the morning, probably just, unwrap it,
Mm-hmm.
break it out a little bit, and I'm good to go.
Wow.
Less is more to me, and that's it.
I agree. That's interesting. Jess, any favorites?
I don't really have any favorites. I could say that my favorite shampoo is Cream of Nature, and I love their leave-in conditioner as well. So when I do wear my hair out and I wear my little a wash and go,
Mm-hmm.
I make sure I put my leave-in conditioner and I hit the road.
Interesting. Wow. Interesting.
Now I will say this. Before I became a blonde, I was like you. I had my little spray and the gray roots. I can't do gray. That's just me. I'm gonna see Jesus with color, with some dye.
That's hilarious, Sharon. But I do feel you. Maybe one day I'll grow into it. But I do think it's beautiful, to rock it. Those who can rock it. Let's talk a little bit about a subject that's a little bit harder for me to grasp. Now, we were talking about lashes or lips just a second ago, and I'm totally a lip girl. I need your girl needs her lipstick. Okay, I'm a lip girl. I love MAC. But I also love a dollar store brand too. I'm just saying. So I'm in between. I can do both. But I feel like sometimes if I don't have to wear a whole, I'm not a big makeup person either, Jessica. But I want something, you know what I mean? Because I'll look pale. I'll look a little, I have bags under my eyes and I'm just being transparent, that sort of thing. But I don't know how to really apply it like I see it today. Like I look at people today, y'all, like Melinda, it's beautiful, flawless, right? And I look at it, I'm like, how did they do that? Like I don't know how to draw the eyebrow correctly. Like I'm seeing the bold eyebrows. I don't know how to apply the lashes. I know some people who are watching this, they can do all of it. My lip liner might be coming up here a little bit. It's coming out of the line. So, Jessica, help us out, especially for people who are wanting to have a little something. I like more of a natural look, but people who are wanting something, what should we start with first as it relates to makeup?
I would definitely start with the foundation of making sure that your skin is well taken care of, well hydrated, especially during the wintertime, SPF during the summer. That is the foundation of making sure that whatever you put on top of your skin looks flawless.
Okay.
So make sure if you have dry under eyes, and normally under the eyes that's the thinnest skin, and it's very sensitive. So you want to make sure that they are definitely hydrated. And when you do decide, or if you only want to wear concealer, and a lot of times that's all I wear is a little bit of concealer, and I get a beauty blender and I blend it out into my skin. Now, if I want to blend it out a little bit more, I will get a powder foundation that's close to my skin and just take a powder fluffy brush and blend it out without putting on any foundation or anything, if I want to just have a light day. But I think that is the most important thing, is to make sure you drink your water, and make sure you moisturize and cleanse your skin very well.
Wow.
And exfoliate. I love exfoliating, and especially because I have oily skin.
Wow. I appreciate you saying that, because, and I could imagine other makeup artists, and I don't know, maybe they would have, said something differently, but that's really amazing. Just taking care of our skin, that what God has given us, taking care of that first, and that glowing and being healthy, is our first sort of, our first look. So that's really, really powerful. So beyond, taking care of our skin, what would be like your recommendation for someone who just wants just a little bit of something, but not a lot?
Yeah, a concealer that is close to your complexion. You can double that as a cleanup under your eyebrow. If you want to lighten your darker circles or lighten any hyperpigmentation on your face. If you can find a really good concealer that will blend out into your skin very well, that can go a long way if you don't want to do the heavy foundation. Or a tinted moisturizer also is a really good option, just for something light and you don't want to do anything, too much.
That was my new find for the pandemic, a tinted moisturizer by NARS. Yes. And that was it, because it's so light, and that was like the new find. So ladies, and I know you guys talked about it a little bit earlier too. Do you guys know how to do your own makeup, or do you like just kind of get along? Now I know Melinda knows how to do hers, but she always is fabulous. But y'all know how to do that?
I know how to call.
Go ahead, April.
I was just saying, I know how to call Jessica. Every time you see a picture of mine and I'm looking super flawless, she did it.
Wow.
And she has taught me how to wear this red lip. So you see me wear the red lip all the time, or the hot pink, that's all her, and that's all I have.
Wow.
Yes. I love those.
Wow.
I say for me, I don't know how to do makeup like Jessica, those that are in that profession. But I will say for me, and I think that there may be many people like me. With me, when it came to makeup, I was very frustrated, because I'm like, okay, I don't know where to start, don't know where to go, or whatever the case may be. But I started to play with it. I watched a lot of YouTubers, and I still was frustrated. So what I found for me, what worked best for me is that, yes, you see YouTubers, or just like Jessica would tell you, there's a certain way of doing things or whatever. But with me, I had to learn my own. What worked best for me, what palettes look good on me, what colors look good on me, what foundation works well with me, make me chalky or whatever the case. It's just all with playing with it. And that's how I did. I just did what worked for me. And when you do stuff over and over, play with it, you get better at it.
Sure.
And to me, honestly, I'm like you, Pastor Yolanda. I love neutral colors. I'm not with the pink and the purples. I try, but it doesn't look good on me. So I just stick with the browns. And like Jessica was saying that she loves, the dark colors. I do too. I think it complements my skin. So I just stay with colors that complement my skin. Don't try to go overboard. I'm not in the yellow, orange,
Absolutely.
the smoky eye. I tried
You don't want a
that.
green lip.
No, I think the closest I ever tried when it came to color on a lip that I would have never tried before was like a plum purple.
Really?
That was the most. I tried a black before and I looked gothic. And so I just decided, that wasn't, that wasn't for me. I know what color, to me, I think I look like a raccoon because I already have dark pigmentation up under my eyes. So I try to go with stuff that keeps me from looking, darker than what I am.
Sure.
So yeah, that's basic. But no, I just tried it, constantly tried it, and found what works for me. So I wouldn't say that I know how to do makeup on other people. I just know what works for me.
Wow. So Sharon, I know that you have a beautiful daughter who does makeup as well. Like, do you know her? Does she share her tips with you? Do you know how to do that thing?
The 22-year-old, no, she does not. If I am fortunate enough to grab her to schedule a time for her to do my makeup, then that happens occasionally, but I'm just a person that kind of plays around and just does whatever. Do I wish I could be like Jessica? Absolutely.
Right.
I'm like probably 0.0000005% of Jessica. I can't do anything. I can't do much. I just picked up I think I picked up a little from Madison as far as the color to use on my skin, but that was it. And I'm a person, I do nude, the lip gloss, and I wear shades of pink. I do have a darker color that I wear sometimes, and red occasionally.
Awesome. Awesome. And yeah, that's the thing too, Jessica, because sometimes it's hard to pick out the right shades for our complexion. I know I struggled a long time finding the right color foundation. But I do the tinted moisturizer and I don't really do the foundation, but it's like hard to find the right colors for your skin. And then you end up being a product junkie, like the hair products, April. Like, I became a product junkie, and then now with the makeup, because you're trying and you're playing and you're trying to figure it out. So like, what are like the basics maybe that we should start with if we're just wanting to just get a few things?
Again, I would start with a concealer that's more of your complexion. With foundation, it could be a little tricky because every person has an undertone, and the same here. I've tried multiple foundations and I had to figure out what is my true undertone, and I just feel like it's just not in the store because sometimes I may be yellow, sometimes I may be red, depending on the season as well. So if you can find a foundation that is that has your undertone, definitely that's a good find and a good I guess you can add that to your list. And if you can find I don't know how important eyebrows are to people who have eyebrows, but for a person like me, I don't really have eyebrows. So a good pencil or a gel pod would be very essential. And also a lip gloss and a brown liner.
Okay.
That's all that I would need.
So
and maybe a mascara.
so like the eyebrows, you mentioned the eyebrows, and I said I was going to talk about the eyebrows and the eyelashes because that's a struggle for me, like drawing. And I don't know about people who may be watching this, maybe they're great at it, and I know there are YouTube videos out there, but actually drawing the right the eyebrow correctly, are there like stencils, are there ways so that they can match properly, that sort of thing? Like, help us out with the eyebrows and also help us out with the eyelashes. What's too much and what's not too much?
Well, okay, so we'll start with the eyelashes. There is a limit. You want to make sure that someone can actually see your eyes. You want to make sure that you're not flying away. No, but it just depends on what you're used to. I have a lot of clients who are new to makeup and very new to lashes. So when they first get their lashes, and it's like the smallest one that I have, they're like, wait, I can't see anything, because it's literally like you have an umbrella or something hovering over your eyes. So it's just that they have to get used to that. So it just depends on how comfortable you are with lashes.
Okay.
I do still feel that there's a limit. I've tried the 25 milliliter, not milliliter, it's 25 mm. And I just can't do it. I can't do it. But they're basically like big butterfly wings over my eyes, and I that's something that I can't do.
Right.
With eyebrows, it just depends on. Let me see if I have my eyebrow pod. I do. So this is the eyebrow pod that I use. It is a gel pod. Now I've used it a while. I use it on clients, so it's almost gone. But it's a gel pod that I use with a angled brush. And the way that I map up my eyebrows is there is a science, and there is also stencils. So I think I started using stencils and then found the shape that I really felt like was appropriate for my face. But once you figure out where your eyebrow starts, and normally, I have my brush here, normally you'll start with, if you place your brush right here on the inside of your eye and on the outer corner of your nose, that'll mainly be where your eyebrow starts.
Okay.
Now, for the arch of the eyebrow, you'll just angle it just a little bit, and you can either, once you figure out these measurements, you will mark. So you'll mark here if my eyebrow starts here. Once you angle it a little bit to the highest point of your eyebrow, that's where you're marked with your pencil or brush. And then for the outer corner, it'll still be on the outer corner of your nose, and you'll just bring it out to the end of your eye. And that's where your eyebrow should stop. As far as the shape, one of the joys of not having a lot of eyebrows is that I can choose a shape.
Wow.
I can choose any shape that I like, or that I feel that is appropriate for my face. But it's a process once you start, and maybe I used to start off with the line, and then I move from that line and I just start shaping. And so once I started getting used to that, that's when I'm like, okay, this is what I feel like my eyebrows should be if I were to have some.
Wow, very interesting. That's a good tip. So ladies, do you guys think, though, based on, and Jessica, you're the millennial, you're the baby in the group, but based on the variety of ages, now I know some people can rock anything. Some people, they have the confidence, they have the whole vibe, they can do certain things. But do you guys think within sort of like an age group, that there are like maybe limitations? Like, would I scare y'all if I did like the double, the millimeter eyelashes? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
But do you guys think that there should be maybe like a limit? We don't judge, whoever's viewing, we're not judging, because again, some people can rock certain things, but like, what's appropriate? What do you guys feel is appropriate, classy for, like, people who are in a certain age group? What do y'all think about that?
Well, I was going to ask Jessica, as a matter of fact, is the idea for the lash to look natural, or is the idea for the lash to look dramatic?
Good question.
Depending on where you're going. So if I were to go to an interview or even to church sometimes, I would definitely try to go for a more natural look. It's just, you don't want to overwork your face, and you don't want somebody to see your lashes first before they see the rest of your face.
Right.
So definitely I would say the smaller, the more natural, the better.
Okay. What do you ladies think about that, as far as like just do you feel like now, because I believe there are certain elements about me where I feel more confident, but then there's still like limitations, like I'm not going to do certain things. You know what I mean? I want to look good. I want to look trendy. I want to look fashionable. I want to be hip, but I don't want to look crazy either. So like, I don't want to look like Chana. I don't want to look like my teenager, So what's like appropriate hair, makeup, and fashion? What's appropriate for like the different age groups. And again, I know depending on where you're going, if you're going out with someone or that kind of thing, you're going to look a little bit more, you know, sexy or that sort of thing. But what do you guys feel about that?
I think it just kind of, you know, for us in the beauty business, they teach us that, you know, some things are not going to look good on some people. And so it's our job to not try to change your mind, but just to be able to kind of finagle it where it fits you.
Mm,
Because, you know, short hair is not for everybody. Locks
right.
are not for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Lashes are not for everybody. Natural is not for everybody. So I think it's more so for me what makes you feel good,
Okay.
and what makes you have the most confidence. And then I like to evolve, you know, with
Yes.
age and
Yeah.
you know, whereas I probably would have wore short shorts, you know, in my 20s, you
Sure.
know, I kind of like to have them just a little bit longer now.
Sure. Sure.
But yeah, I think it just kind of like Melinda was saying, you know, you can switch it up if you're going out with the boo or whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
keep it classy, you know, you don't have to show everything.
Sure.
And I think too, just speaking for myself, being a fluffy girl and being heavier in the top is certain things that I'm just not going to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Certain shirts, I don't feel like, you know, I got to broadcast it because,
Sure.
you know, so,
Right.
but yeah, I just feel like it's whatever really makes you comfortable and makes you feel confident, you know, when you step out.
That's good. That's good. I was gonna, and I'm glad you said that, April, because I was gonna ask Sharon and Melinda in reference to fashion about balancing out. And I know I'm kind of getting in and out of hair and makeup. We're kind of going different places, but you know, I think sometimes you have to sort of balance the top and the bottom as far as like your build. Like, you know, like you were saying, if I'm more curvy, you know, so do I want to have something a little more fitted on the bottom or fitted on the top based on figures and sizes? And I know we were talking about what's appropriate, and it's individually, you know, it's individualistic. What do you guys feel about that, Melinda and Sharon, about sort of balancing that whole look?
Well, I would say it depends on the outfit that you're wearing, because I think we can all agree that nobody wants to wear saggy jeans, women. So you don't want your jeans to fit, and I don't think that's a certain age. Understand, probably in your 80s, you will want to wear the, you know, skin tight, as I used to say, booty right
Yeah.
jeans. But you do want them to have a certain fit. For your tops, I think it's going to depend on the type of fabric. Like if it's a knit top, you might not want it to be so stretchy, you know, and so just, I don't know. I've seen some people that the top is so tight. I mean, you can actually see the print of the bra, which I don't think is attractive. And you can see if they're not wearing an undergarment, you can actually see that,
Sure.
you know, that overlap. I'm
Sure.
just being nice about
Sure.
it. So I would say that also, you know, plays a role in fashion. Do I think that maybe sometimes people go too far? Oh, definitely, definitely. I saw someone in my mouth just when I thought nothing else would shock me. I saw someone walking around downtown, and she literally had on a midriff with no bra, no bra, and she was just she was just. I was like, what in the world? So yeah, I mean, there are definitely limitations. I'm with April with the confidence factor that does play a part. I know people like to say, you know, if you know, have a little bit more curves, maybe you should dress a little bit, you know, more appropriately, or wear something a little bit looser fitting. I'm just like, if you have the confidence to pull it off, then wear it and wear it well.
Yeah, that's good. Melinda, what do you feel about that? Because I've also discovered too, sometimes when you're a little bit curvier, I think we can dress a little our clothes can be a little bit too big, which makes us look even bigger. You know what I mean? So balancing it to where things fit properly, but it's not too snug, but it fits properly, and then it's not too big as well, because I think sometimes we wear things that are too big, and my husband and I were joking about it because we're like, look, now we need to come down. We're not that big, you know what I mean? We can come down and say, and I think we try to do that because we're thinking, well, you're stuck in another season, that sort of thing. So how do we balance all of that?
Honestly, I've experienced that. I mean, I normally wear a size 12, but in New York and Company, because I have hips, even though I'm small, I have hips. And my main thing is I don't like people, to kind of see my hip curves.
Mm-hmm.
So I will go a size up, which would be a size 14, just so that it can balance out, or try to make it look like it's wide leg. And then I think it also depends on which stores, because there's always a fluctuation in styling. And when you're going to different stores, I may be a size 10 or
Mm-hmm.
maybe a size 8. So it's all about how you fit and trying it on. And I will also say, when it comes to, I know we were talking about what is appropriate and not appropriate when it comes to certain people. I try not as much as possible not to judge.
Mm-hmm.
I've styled people, and what I've noticed with people, they dress according to their environment. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I was taught that you go out a certain way. And just as Sharon was saying about, the lady that has, that came out with no bra. Honestly, that may be all that she knows. And it's easy for us to judge, but we don't know, their background. So I think it's all about, if they're teachable, we can teach them, hey, if you don't want to wear a bra, then maybe you can wear a little tube top that's still sort of you're still free, but you don't feel confined or anything like that when it comes. So I know for me, when I try to style people, I don't try to change who they are.
Mm-hmm.
I just try to compliment who they are. I don't try to dress them like me, because I like to dress dressy sometimes. And I'll be honest, I like dressy more than casual. When it comes to casual clothes, honestly, I need help when it comes to that. Dressy all day, I can do that without a shadow of a doubt. So when it comes to what I may deem as appropriate, somebody may not deem as appropriate. Like, for example, as Sharon was saying about her seeing some people with the millennials, or maybe it's the younger. I don't know what their age group is, Generation X, Y, Z. I don't know what it is. But they have this thing in wearing these bodycon, like, shorts, or what is it, like bodysuits, their shorts and their pants. And that's all that, and it's tight and it's fitting. And some of them I see with no bras. I mean, some of them you can see dimples, all of that. I mean, I love everybody in their body shape. I'm not trying to body shame anyone. That's not appropriate for me. That's not something that I would wear. But at the same time, you have a lot of people that can only afford certain things, so they dress that way. So you just have to be, kind of be flexible when it comes to people and their style of dressing. Some of them just don't know. And that's all that they saw when they dress up. I mean, that's why you have different cultures. People dress hip hop because that's their culture. They grew up with wearing the saggy pants, and you see little boys and we're wondering why they dress like that, because their mother dressed them like that when they were younger. I mean, their diaper was drooping, and they grew up. So, so they grew up that way. So I just think when it comes to, I don't know, I can't say really what I think is appropriate, or what I know what is appropriate for me. But what I may deem as appropriate, somebody else may not deem as appropriate. So it's, it's like give and take when it comes to fashion.
Yeah, that's a good point, because I do believe that cultures, there are different cultures and in different environments, that we're used to, that may dictate, a certain way of dressing, fashion, makeup, and that sort of thing. Even with hair, my kids were talking about, there's like a Miami look now. I don't know if you heard about it too, even with the locks. There's like a Miami thing, and they were like, if it moves, then that's a problem, So it's like the culture is different in different ways and in different environments and that sort of thing. But you're right. I think some people haven't really found their zone yet. They're still trying to figure out what fits them, wanting to be fashionable and wanting to be trendy and hip, but then, not wanting to do something that doesn't look appropriate for them And I think it is a personal choice as well. But you mentioned something about being comfortable, and the pandemic, Sharon and Melinda and everybody, it's sort of gotten us a little bit lazy, I believe, in the way we dress, because we're dressing from the top up, right? We're all on Zoom in a lot of cases. Many people aren't back to their offices and work environments, depending on where they work or what they do. So a lot of people are dressing from the top up, and they're like yoga pants, jeans, pajama bottoms. And we don't know that because we only see what's in front of them. So how can we still look cute, y'all, and still be casual? What do we do about that?
I'm more of, I think I'm more of a casual girl. I used to like to, dress up and stuff, but I'm not really sure what happened, but I really like to be cute and casual. I'm a huge jean girl. So jeans are like one of my go-tos and my faves. So I think with jeans, you can dress it up or bring it down, whether it's with sneakers and a cute, maybe my new thing now is a little skin Melinda. It's just like a little one shoulder type thing. But just something cute and dainty. And then you can dress it up with, a cami and a blazer and maybe some pumps or something like that. So those are my go-to type things. But yeah, I'm more of a casual kind of girl.
Yeah, me too. I'm more casual. I like a good jean and a good earring and a cute shirt, and I'm good. But Sharon, so what do we do then? Like, if we still want to look cute from the top up, what would be the thing that you would grab first?
For me, I love colorful shirts. I love prints. That's my thing. I have like 20,000 blouses or shirts or t-shirts. That's just what I have, because I can actually mix my shirts with a jean and some cute shoes, and I'm good.
Yeah.
And like what April also said, I can even throw a blazer on. I mean, and then that's an outfit I can even wear to church. That's an outfit for date night. That's an outfit for hanging out with the girls. That's an outfit for church.
Yeah, that's good.
The other thing is, another big trend now is the jean jackets with the patches. That's a big, I really like that look as well.
Mm-hmm.
I like that with a white top, and maybe I would even rock that with a cute little skirt. I might do a pair of jeans, or I might do another color pant.
Okay.
And the other thing that I've seen a lot of people do, they're doing like the two-piece kind of jogger outfit looks. I don't have any yet, but I do like that look. I really do. I think that's a cute little casual kind of look. I think you can wear it around the house to lounge in.
Okay.
Or you could actually wear it outside of the house.
Awesome. What do you think, Melinda? And I want you guys to show me some stuff in a few minutes, because I know you guys had some things. So what do you say?
And that's what I was going to say. I have a video. I'm all about versatility. I'm about taking one look and making it look like three. When I was younger, I spent a lot of money on clothes and all that other stuff. But now, no. I love Shein. I love the fact that I can buy a whole bunch of outfits for under $100. Like, that gets me excited.
You're talking my language, Melinda. And Sharon, I know you got some tricks up your sleeve I gotta hear.
I absolutely love it. So if I can, I'm just going to show, because I know we've been talking, and I know some of our audience probably want to see, well, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you guys, Pastor Yolanda, I think you would know, and probably most of you would know, if you see me in church, I love wide leg pants. Recently, I purchased some palazzo pants, and they're like this new pleated thing. Forgive me, I don't know what fabrics are and all of that other stuff, because I can't tell you if it's chiffon, polyester. That's just not my thing. I can't tell you when it comes to that. But I love it because it was flowy. And I was like, oh, okay. I got it for one reason, because like I said, my family always talks about me dressing dressy. And when they go out, they're like, hey, where are we going? And I'm like, we're going out. We're going to the grocery store. And they're like, not like that. I need you to tone it down some. Take off the heels, put on some jeans, put on, just throw on the top and let's go. So I'm learning how to dress casual.
Okay.
So the look that I'm going to show you, I have 3 looks. One is casual, the second is semi-casual, and then the last is dressy.
Okay.
I want you guys to, when I show you the video, I want you guys to focus on my palazzo pants. And at the end, I'm going to tell you, like I said, I'm all about saving money. So I'm going to show you how much each of these outfits cost me less than under $45.
Cool.
Under $45 each of this look. So I'm going to see if I can share the screen right quick. See how I go. How do I do? Okay, share. Can you guys see?
It says you're starting to share. Yep, I see it.
All right. So I'm just going to let the video play and then we'll talk about it. Let me see here.
Cute.
I love those pants.
Oh, I love those.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I love the top.
Shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice color too.
Yes.
Love that. Yeah.
Okay, heels.
Okay. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Love that.
Okay. So now that let me see if I can get out of it. Go back.
Love
in.
that.
Okay, you guys probably have to help me with this. Going back, let me see if I get out of that.
Yep.
Okay. Stop sharing. Okay.
So
the first look that, like I said, insinuate on the palazzo pants. That was the focal, of changing, having 3 looks. So the first look of that top was from Shein, as well as the white palazzo pants, and they have it in a variety of color. I don't know if they still have it, but I think I ordered it about 2 months ago, and the top only cost me $7.53.
Wow.
The palazzo pants only cost $20.07.
Wow.
So I did a complete, and of course, you can insinuate it and, spruce it up if you want to with earrings or whatever else that you,
yes.
And I had that on with some Vans. I bought my first pair of Vans.
I see you with the casual shoes now.
Yes. And I don't really have any tennis shoes. So, but I'm not a Nike person or tennis shoes. That's as far as I'll go with those slip-in. And like I said, altogether, look 1 was a total of $27.60.
Beautiful.
Look number 2, the one that I had with the green top, I think that cost the most because, and I got that from a boutique, online boutique in Texas. That blouse cost me $44.99. I've already had the palazzo pants, so gave me a little bit room for me to, splurge a little bit. And then look 3 was my dressy look. That would be if I'm going on a date night with my husband, or if I decide I could wear that to work. I've already had the belt and that top that I purchased. Again, another purchase from Shein. That was only $17.93, and the earrings were $2.14. I purchased that again from Shein, and that look, because I've already had the palazzo pants, came to $20.17. So it's all about versatility. I love when it comes to fashion. You can play with it, make multiple looks with just one specific item, whether you decide to go low or you say, you know what, I'm going to splurge a little and I'm going to get these pants or this top, and it may cost a little bit more. Just like you guys were saying about jeans, or you could play it with jeans, however you decide to want to play with it. But for me, I like multiple looks for less.
I love that. I love that. That was great. And that's exactly, the thing that I like to do, and many people, because we need to stretch these coins, y'all. We need to stretch these dollars, and to be able to mix it and match it. And people are on different budgets, and quite frankly, I don't want to spend all my money on clothes. I do want to eat and do some other things. So I don't know about you guys. And Sharon, I know that was beautiful, Melinda. I know that you are a thrifter, and you often call yourself, what's the tag name that you call yourself often?
Oh, a baller on a budget.
The baller on the budget. Yes, yes. And thrifting is one of the cool things I like to do sometimes too. My daughter loves to do thrifting as well. Tell us again some of the things that we can do, especially for people, again, who are on a budget, even if you're not on a budget, but you don't want to spend all of your money just on your outfits. So tell us some of the things that you do. And I know you sew, because you talked about that earlier as well, but we all don't have that gift. So tell us what you do.
Well, I have my little consignment stores and my little thrift stores that I like to frequent. And I actually have shopped online from eBay. And I have gotten some really, really cool deals, like stuff that was brand new with the tags on it, like over $100 for like $7. So, I mean, I do have some labels, a lot of designer labels, but I've been able to get them for like next to nothing.
Wow.
And that's just what I've been doing. I've been thrifting now for about maybe 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been thrifting for about maybe 25 years now. Yeah. The thing about thrifting though is you can get caught up in the price just because it's so cheap, and you'll just grab it, and then when you get home you're like, what did I get this for again? So you kind of got to be careful.
Sure.
And the other thing is you got to be careful to watch what's still in fashion and maybe what some of the trends are, and you can pick some of those items up.
Wow.
Sometimes, I mean, I've been with people that have picked items up and I'm like, yeah, it's a good price, but look at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does nothing for you.
Sure.
That's the other thing. You have to make sure that it is fashionable. And we all know that fashion, it does, it revolves. It's like a revolving door. It comes back around. So those are some of the things that I keep in mind when I'm thrifting.
Wow.
And I do have some pieces I can show you.
Yes, we would love to. And while you're getting your pieces, ladies, what are like some of your favorite accessories? For me, y'all, I gotta have a hoop earring on standby. That's like my favorite accessory. What's you guys' favorite accessory as Sharon's getting some of the outfits?
Well, I recently got some earrings from Miss April Cobbs. I don't have them on me,
yes,
but I love my earrings, and I get compliments every time I wear them.
Yes, shout out to April. Yes,
and you can also make them dressy. Wear them with something dressy or casual, and they look bomb.
Love that. Yes.
Okay, so this is a Zara dress. It still has the tags on it. $60 dress I got for, I want to say it was $6.
Wow.
This is a Banana Republic jacket that still has the price tag on it of $109.99. And I want to say I paid $10 for this.
Wow.
This is a Trina Turk dress, which could have easily cost $300. I got this dress for $10. And this is just an LBD, which everybody has got to have in their wardrobe, a little black dress. And I got it, it might have been like, I think it was $15, but it's a sequin kind of little cocktail wrap dress.
Cute.
$15 was like a splurge for me at the consignment store.
Wow. So Sharon, what's your favorite accessory?
My favorite accessory, it used to be like chunky necklaces, chunky jewelry, which I still like, but I'm careful about editing now because I've seen people that put the chunky necklace on with the big earrings and the outfit with like the prints and everything. And it's just too much. You have to learn how to edit your fashion. You don't have to put the big necklace on with the big earrings. You could just put some big earrings on. Like I have my tassel earrings from April as well. I wouldn't put the tassel earrings on with a big chunky necklace. That's just too much. You have to learn how to edit, especially if you have like a print on.
Sure.
And I've seen a lot of people, they do not know how to edit. They just put it all on just because they think it's cute, but
it can be too much.
No.
I think I actually heard you talking about that, Melinda, one day at the office about bouncing, because I used to like the chunky necklaces and this and that, and I still do, but I'm learning that if I do the chunky, then do like a little earring, and then like I have the hoops on today, so I'll do like a little necklace. So I'm trying to learn how, and I like that word, edit. We have to edit. We have to edit some things in our lives sometimes, and that's real good. And speaking of editing, April, and everybody, like, how do we edit out all of these products and clothes and makeup and stuff? Like, what do we need to just go ahead, like today, what would you tell people to just go ahead and just get rid of it? What should we be getting rid of?
I think it's the perfect time to spring clean.
Okay.
That moment. I'm one that I believe that if my closet is in order, my life is in order type thing. So one of the tricks that I learned probably on Pinterest or something was to turn all of your hangers backwards. And so after a year, if they're still backwards, get rid of it because you're not wearing it. And like Sharon and Melinda said, things change so much. You know, I'm not one to keep stuff and think it's going to come back in style. I get rid of it. But I do put other stuff in there in its place.
Sure.
I think right now, you know, if it's hair products, really just kind of narrow down what you use, what works for sure, and then get rid of the rest of it. Jessica probably can say the same thing for makeup. Go through your jewelry, all those things that you're really not wearing, and give it to somebody who you know can wear it. You know, like somebody who may need to start over something. You know, we're all in church together, and we may see someone that may need to kind of change their look, or maybe trying to change their look. You know, just gift it to them. I mean, we get stuff all the time.
So do hair products expire?
Some of them do. Chemicals for sure. You definitely want to keep, you know, colors and relaxers and those type things. And then some of them, like some of the butters and stuff, you just kind of want to keep an eye on them because they can solidify again. And sometimes they may, once you put them on your hair, cause buildup and those type things. So yeah, you want to make sure that you're actually using your products and not just letting them sit and then go back to them, you know, years later.
Okay. Jessica, what's the one thing we should get rid of in our makeup bag?
Mascara. Because it can hold, it can hold so much bacteria, and it can also cause infection in your eyes, on your eyelids. So definitely get rid of your mascara and old lipstick. Those are the two biggest items in your makeup bag that can cause big problems on your skin. And also sponges.
Oh, I need to purge, y'all. I need to edit, as Sharon says. Melinda, what's the one thing we should get rid of in our wardrobe?
That's like a tricky question because to me, I guess it depends on if you're a trendy person. Follow the trends. If that trend is out, then maybe, you're like that type of person. I'm not that type of person that follows the trend. So for me, honestly, I'll just be honest. When I do my spring cleaning, as just like April said, I get away, if I'm in the fall or winter, I move all of that stuff, and then, you know, I bring in the spring and the summer clothes. But anything that I can't wear anymore, I get rid of that. And I would say when it comes to that, if it's still in good shape, and if it's something that I know that I may not be able to wear anymore, I will pass it to someone. But I will say that within reason. I'm not giving anything to anybody if it has stains on it or something like that. You know, I'm very careful of what I will give to people. If they're, you know, giving me, if I'm giving them something, it's something of value that I want them to look nice in. But for me, honestly, I'm not that type of person that just throw away clothes, because like you said, Pastor Yolanda, that's my coins.
Those are
So
the coins.
I want my coins. So, you know, if I'm purchasing it, I purchase on purpose.
Okay.
If I'm purchasing a piece, that's something that I tend to keep, like I said, and I can just flip it.
Okay.
You know, I can flip it for the wintertime. If it's something that I can put together and layer it with, I'll do that. But mostly I'm not throwing away anything unless I can't wear it anymore.
Good. Okay. So Sharon, what do you think is one thing that we should get rid of? And then what's one thing that we should purchase that's on trend for spring 2021?
Well, I'll talk about a little bit about what you should not get rid of first.
Okay.
And that would be for any season, you have to have an LBD, a little black dress. You have to always have that in your wardrobe.
Yes.
You have to have a pair of good fitting jeans. You should also have a nice white blouse.
Okay.
You should have a pair of dress slacks. And you should have a nice blazer. Those are just some things. And also a skirt, a midi skirt, a maxi skirt. Those are some things that you will always have to have.
Yeah.
One of the things I would probably get rid of for me, and I've gotten rid of so much stuff, but it seems like as much stuff as I get rid of, I'm just kind of,
it comes back.
Bringing some more stuff back to me. But some of the things that I recently got rid of were just blouses that I was not wearing. It was almost like April said, you know, if I hadn't worn it in a while, Sharon, why is it still here? Why are you still holding on to it? I did that. And I do that often. Just things that, even some stuff I have never worn that still has a tag on it. I'm like, you haven't worn it yet, give it away.
Awesome. Beautiful.
The other thing that I would recommend for spring is a shirt dress. That's like a trend right now, a white shirt dress or a colored shirt dress.
Wow. Would you do that with sneakers or would you do it with sandals?
You could do it with either one. You could do it with sneakers, you could do it with sandals. I did mine with some boots, and I had a pleather little vest on with it. And that was kind of like for winter transitioning into spring.
Wow. Awesome. Too cool. So, you know, we're getting ready to end in just a second, ladies. I think we've learned a whole lot of tips. I've learned that I need to throw some stuff away. But number one, I need to edit. I've learned that term today. And then also wardrobe build based on a particular item. I've learned that I can call Jessica to do my makeup and don't worry about trying to do it myself. And April as well for the hair, but this has really been great. Now, I do want to say something about the guys. What is it that we can tell our guys to do for spring 2021? How can we help our husbands, our brothers, just our goddaddies? What can we do to help spruce them up for 2021? Because, you know, I'm not throwing any shade from my husband, but he likes the golf gear. He's into the golf gear. We need to elevate it a little bit. What can we do for the fellas, y'all?
I don't think the golf gear is actually bad. Probably most often when it's on the golf course.
Right.
I don't think it's bad, and I think it can actually be mixed and matched. I do like, of course, I like jeans on guys, but and y'all have to help me, I'm just not into the skinty legs. Skinty leg jeans for men, that's just not me. I'm not, but I've seen some guys pull it off very well.
Sure.
Even with the suits, with the skinty legs. Sure. I've seen some guys pull it off very well. Probably more so the millennials. The older guys, definitely, I would say no. But I'm a huge fan of the seersucker suits for men. I love that. I love the fedora hats for men. I love that. I love a vest for a man, even with like a short polo top and some slacks. I like that. I like shorts for men, but the shorts for me, I would prefer a more tailored kind of look.
Sure.
Rather than kind of like the kind of saggy kind of look.
Yes, that's good. What would be your advice, Melinda, for the guys out there?
Dress your age, number one. I just have to be honest. I'm like, it kills me when I see an older man. I mean, and he looks nice, but God rest his soul, DMX. If I had to look at his attire, I'm like, okay, I know you like, and that's what I say about urban wear. You know, you grew up wearing that, but it's like over time, I mean, when are we going to go to some polos and a nice slacks with some kohans? And, you know, when are we going to look more refined like our age? You know, I don't want to see our nice older men, you know, got cone rolls in the back of their heads, with, you know, with the pants sagging down. But for me, for the springtime, how I like to see my husband, and I said, like, to see my husband. That doesn't mean he dresses like that.
Right.
But I like to see my husband. To me, what I think, and I'll say this here, what I think is sexy. I like to see a man in polo, a nice polo. I love linen suits. I love to see a man in a nice linen suit with some nice slacks on, because it's breezy, you know, It's not too heavy.
Sure.
I like to see, as Sharon said, in some shorts. I don't like the tailored look too much to me, because I think about certain areas when it comes to that. You know, it can be too revealing if you don't know how to wear those tailored shorts when it comes to that. I like to see loose shorts. Also, I know Pastor Yolanda, you know, you was like pastor with it, but I like to see men that wear, you know, sports wear.
Sure.
And I like for it to match. I don't want to see you wearing Adidas with Nike. No.
Jessica, that's a violation, isn't it?
It's about
That's a violation from my kids' point of view.
Oh, I see Jessica looking.
That's a violation.
Well, y'all might as well give me a point because I'm out.
Really?
But for me, and I know we say that, but you know, there are rules, and sometimes they're not rules. You just have what you have. But I do like to see someone that, if you're going to wear Nike, I like to see that man, like I purchased for my husband. I just went Nike all out. I got the shoes, I got the shirt, I got the shorts, I got the socks, I got the hat. I like it to look like a clean look. For me, I like a GQ man. Yeah. To me, that's sexy. I like a man that looks refined, looks put together, smells good, is sure about himself when he steps out.
Sure.
You know, that's what I like. I like that eye candy on my arm. Do I get that all the time? No, but that's okay.
It's okay. April and Jess, what do you say for the fellas?
Well, I want to see more men take care of their skin and be more a little passionate about skincare.
Wow.
I think they automatically just say, okay, that's the woman's thing, but no, it's a man's thing as well. And, you know, we all have skin issues. We all have different skin types and complexions, and it all needs to be taken care of properly. So I would love to see my husband just kind of, you know, take in the skincare regimen. Like sometimes I'll try to be like, oh, try this on your face. So try this. Let me try this. I'm like, oh no, I don't want it on my face. And he just automatically thinks it's like a feminine product. But it's like, no, it's a skincare product.
Sure.
So definitely a skincare regime. And also he's a white tee type of person. He can wear white tee and some sneakers. And I try to, like, you know, buy button ups and dress pants and, hey, look what I bought. Look what was on sale. So I'm not going to say it's all bad, because he has taken steps into, he has taken steps into dressing the way I like him to dress, but definitely throw away the white tees. Throw them, burn them up.
Jessica
take them down to the river.
I didn't say it. She said it.
Take them down to the river, burn them.
Burn the tees.
And Nike slides.
Burn the white tees and Nike slides. April, now listen, April, guys have to take care of their hair. Of course, their skin, but their hair too, because many of them are rocking the locks, and some are bald. But y'all, it's the beard for me. I love a nice gray thick, not too long, but I love a man with a beard these days. April, tell us about that for the fellas.
And keep doing that, fellas. Yeah, let's keep doing that. Yeah, the beards are everything for me. I don't know, it just makes them look more distinguished to me.
Yeah.
But keep it clean,
Okay.
Keep it moisturized. They have products just for beards now. I mean, they are doing the most with all the beard products. So yeah, we like that, and just keep smelling good. And if you have locks, oh my God, please keep them clean, keep them maintained, because give the rest of us a bad name.
Yes.
You see it. Most people are like, "Oh yeah, dreadlocks." I don't call them dreadlocks. Nothing dreadful about my hair.
Come on.
But with locks are well maintained.
Sure.
We need you to shampoo those things. We don't need smell. I have a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't want them because they're gonna stink," or the guys that. No, my locks don't smell, and I don't want to smell theirs. So for the guys, if you have locks, get them washed. Come see me. Come see somebody.
Yes.
Just keep them well maintained. And the guys who have the fades, I like fades.
Yeah.
Go into the barbershop and get a little wave put in or something.
Yes.
And then for the.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
I want to ask a question. April, have you ever had to tell a gentleman with locks that they just need to let it go, like the ones that are balding at the top, but they're still trying to hang on to their locks? I mean, yeah, they're bald up here and they're still. I mean, have you ever had that come to Jesus meeting with them?
Yes, I do. I am very open and honest with my clients, and I've had a few of them that I actually did cut. They did listen to me and cut because they bald too.
Wow.
They bald and, they do the most. I don't want to put all their business in the street. Just know that they sometimes are worse than the women in the chair. But yeah, I've had some guys that I'm just like, it's time to let this go. It's time to go to the barbershop. And some of them listen, some of them, they hang on to the very end until they only have George Jefferson left. So
we're going to free them tonight. We're going to say, it's okay if you have to free the locks, people. It's okay to wash the locks. It's okay to get them things retwisted. It's okay to get the locks in order. Let's pray for the locks to get in order.
Glory.
So good, and I have clients, I'm like, you have a whole wife. Why do your locks look like this? Yeah, let's stop giving people with locks bad names here.
That's right. Yes, because you guys, and really your locks are beautiful, April, and you do such an amazing job on your clients. And that's right. We want to give locks a good name in these streets these days, but but those were great tips. And for those who are going to be watching, we do realize it's about your confidence. It's about what you feel that's appropriate for you. It's about what you love. The key is we want you to feel good with what you're wearing, how your hair is maintained, and also your makeup if you desire to wear that as well. I do want to give a shout out to some business owners, and of course I'm going to ask you guys to let folks know how they can get in touch with you, but you guys help me. I'm going to just throw out some random business people's names, and I'm going to get to you guys last because we do want to support each other, those who are in fashion, those who are makeup artists, those who are I hate to say hairstylists, but those who are making the beautiful makeovers on our hair. We want to give everyone a shout out. Of course, I'm thinking about LL Style Studio. We want to give her a shout out. We want to give Endure Apparel, Jaleesa a shout out. No Worries Apparel, Patricia a shout out. I want to give my girl Artesia a shout out for her makeup and her brows and lashes. Y'all give me some other names of people we want to shout out for fashion.
Clear Hair Studio.
Okay.
That's Kristen and Kristen
Hair,
Carter.
Yes.
And Shamia, Dr. Braided.
Yes.
Yes,
Dr. Braided, because they work with Escape, I believe. Tammy Stone's hair salon. Tashy's there as well. Tammy Stone, we give them a shout out. Who else can we shout out, y'all, for who's doing some fashion and stuff?
We have a lot of paparazzi. We have Sharon.
Yes.
And also Janice. Is it
Jamise,
Jamise?
that's right. Jamise's brand, her t-shirt line
Mhm.
as well, Jamise. That's it. Yeah, you're right. The paparazzi jewelry, Sharon does it. I believe
Mhm.
Agishala does it, and Eleanor does that as well. I think Leslie Jordan does that as well.
Mhm.
Who am I missing? I know there are tons and tons of people, and basically we want to support as many people as we can. I believe in supporting our own. I believe in supporting our business owners, spreading the love, and I'm sure they would appreciate it. Any other person, listen, if we didn't call your name, we're thinking about you as well. But I do want folks to know how they can get in touch with you ladies. You all are so amazing. You're classy, you're beautiful. Your fashion, your hair, your makeup, and what you do to make each other folks look good and smile is a big deal. So let the folks know how they can get in touch with you, starting with Sharon on the top.
You can actually follow me on social media. You can follow me on Facebook at Sharon Simpson. You can follow me on Instagram at Sharon Simp 1025. Also do a podcast, She's So Winning, and April and I also co-host an empowerment call called She's Winning every first and third Wednesday at 7:30 a.m. And be on the lookout for some other things that are coming out really soon.
Yes, I'm very excited about that. And yes, April, how can we get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with me by booking on my online service at www.vagaro.com /April Cobb. You can find me on social media at Hair by April Cobb on Instagram and Facebook. And of course, you can come by the salon, Lux, the salon. We are at 147 East Montgomery Crossroad. And you can call me at 912-660-7294. I'm more of a texting kind of business girl. So shoot me a text and I'll get back to you.
Awesome. Jessica, Sharp Artistry, how can we get in touch with you, ma'am?
Yes, follow me on Facebook, Sharp Artistry. Also on Instagram, it's Sharp Artistry as well. Also, I have an email account. You can also get in touch with me there. It's sharp.artistry@gmail.com. Also, I am on Square app. So if you happen to go on social media, or if you message me, I can automatically send you the booking link, or you can just press the booking button and go ahead and book me.
Yay. And Melinda, I know you have some amazing surprises that are coming down the pipeline. I'm not going to spill those beans, but tell us how folks can get in touch with you.
Well, I'm not a social media savvy type of person, so the only social media you can reach me on is Facebook.
It works.
at Melinda Beelan. For those of my Kingdom Lifers, if you see me, you can just come up to me and then we can have a little conversation. Also, if for those that would like to email me, my email is melinda.beelan, BELIN, @outlook.com. And those are the ways that you can reach me.
Awesome. Ladies, this has been so much fun. I so appreciate all of the laughter, the tips, the conviction, because I need to clean some things out and I need to edit. That is my word. My word of the week is edit, y'all.
Yes.
And Sharon, thank you for that word. But I so appreciate it. This has been amazing. I know folks are going to laugh. They're going to enjoy this wonderful episode with such beautiful, amazing, gifted, talented women. And I so thank you for making time to share with us again on Your Life with Yolanda. Next time, we'll see you again. Bye.